most people fall off by the time they get to 25. I'd even argue it's potentially a little bit later than 25, like maybe even closer to 30. The big point I'm making is like when people get to that sort of age in life, that's when they will often, like, it creates a big separation between those that actually did the good habits and those that didn't. I'm almost 25. Have I done the good habits for the last few years? Yes, but I've also done some bad ones. I'm not exactly where I want to be when I was 25. I remember writing a message to myself when I was 22, thinking where I'd be now. Yeah, I'm not, like, I'll have a reread of it, but I'm not quite where I want to be, basically. But that's my own fault. That's not society's fault. It's no one else's fault. It's literally just my own. It's my inability to have taken action over the last few years. But I remember like talking to someone once who was like 26, maybe 27. And I remember this person was telling me like, yeah, you know, cause I remember talking about fitness and, you know, tracking macros and things like that. And I mean, I still have an obsession with it. It's not a weird obsession. Like I was going to say weird, but it's like society's going to think it's weird because they think, oh, why would you want to care? I'm like, sorry that I actually care what my body looks like. Sorry that I, you know, want to look big and jacked. I remember like, this person was telling me like, oh, look, by the time, like, I can tell you're 24, because by the time you get to 25, people just kind of stop caring and then you give up on it. And I was like, yeah, that's actually a very good point. But I'm not one of those people, and I hope that you're not one of those people either. Like, don't be one of those people that sort of gives up on it by the time they get to about 25, because then by the time you get to 30, you're going to look like shit. You're going to be fucking out of shape, probably like losing your hair. I'm not quite there yet, but out of shape, losing your hair, and you're going to be working a job that you fucking hate. All because you said, oh yeah, it's all right, in moderation and shit like that. Like, no, like this stuff's serious. This stuff's life changing. You got to take this stuff seriously. And even before you get to 25, even if you're like beyond 25 and you think, oh, it's too late, it's not. Like, it really isn't. Like, please take this seriously and actually do the good habits, change your life. Go to the gym, be social, eat clean. Like, they're the type of things that are going to give you a longer life in the future anyways. I know for a fact that when I'm like 30, in about 5 years from now, I'm going to look back and I'm going to be glad I took the steps I did now. And there's going to be so many people that I look at that are around my age now that are going to have fallen off by the time they're 30, and their lives are going to be fucking miserable. And I know that for a fact, right? Whereas my life is going to be great in a few years' time because I've actually got the discipline and the willpower to actually take action and do the right things. So please don't fall off before you get 25. Even after 25, don't fall off either. Like, never do, to be honest with you. Just stay locked in, stay doing the good habits because they're going to pay off in the long term. So yeah, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.